What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to another show. Now, I want to address all the stupid people, all the dumb YouTubers, all the idiots, people who don't research, people who don't study, people who don't have common sense, who don't understand facts, logic, reason, don't understand how to put the puzzles together to a case. I want to address them. You cannot debunk a truth and a fact. You can only debunk a lie. Okay, let's get into this. Because for all the people with common sense, thank you. There are still some people with common sense in this world. Thank God. Those with common sense understand you can only debunk something that is false. Okay? You shed light on what's false. You cannot debunk a fact or a truth. Now, you can get mad at the facts and the truth. You can fight against the truth, but you cannot debunk it. Why some people just don't understand that? You can only debunk a lie. Now, okay? Now, the word debunk, a lot of people use it, don't even know what the hell it means. That's another thing, just the stupidity of our society. People use words and don't know the meaning. Debunked, expose falseness or hollowness of myth, idea, or belief. Exactly what I just said. Debunk means you're exposing something that's not real, that's fake, okay? That's what debunk is. You cannot debunk the truth. You cannot debunk something that's true. You can only debunk a lie. Now, some dummy got on my channel, okay? Somebody got on my channel and said that they debunked the organ trafficking theory. How can you debunk the organ trafficking theory when organ trafficking is real? Organ trafficking is not false. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Rosemont is full of organ trafficking. They had bodies in freezers. This is a fact. That is not false. How you cannot debunk that? Okay? Look up the word debunk. I just showed you what it meant. Debunk means prove something is false. Organ trafficking is not false. It's real. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people will go to court and your cases will be thrown the hell out because y'all have no solid foundations to work on. A lot of y'all are making Kenneka Jenkins' case look worse. Now, I proved the organ trafficking. They had bodies in freezers. Why they put Kenneka in the freezer? They had bodies in freezers to preserve the organs. They put Kenneka's body in the freezer to preserve her organs. Fact. That's a fact. Rosemont has a history of crime cover-ups and working with criminals. That's a fact. They covered up Kenneka's crime. That's a fact. These are facts. Cook County Medical have a history of falsifying autopsies. This is a fact. Dr. John Kavanaugh, a high-ranking medical examiner, got fired because he botched 219 autopsies. You think I'm going to believe Kenneka Jenkins' autopsy from Cook County Medical? And this is around the same time he was working for them? Come on now. I don't believe that autopsies because they falsify autopsies. These are facts. Facts. Truth. You can only debunk a lie. And a lot of these so-called debunkers on YouTube, it's irritating. It's like, shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. But I see why the word stupid and dumb is in the dictionary. I see why. I see why the word stupid, dumb is in the dictionary. People get on YouTube and talk about stuff they have no knowledge of. And they get mad at Zillionaire because I'm how can I put it? I study, I research, and I also get divine revelation from God on top of everything. All right? People don't like my leadership qualities. They can't stand it on YouTube, especially when it comes to Kenneka's case because their motives behind the Kenneka case is not genuine. You got to understand, everybody said that J4K is not genuinely behind J4K. And no, I'm not for the mother. I'm for Kenneka. I don't have to be for the mother to have J4K. I want justice for Kenneka. No. The mother's actions no. I don't rock with her actions. I watch a person's actions, not what they say. I rock with justice for Kenneka. You know? That's who I rock with. A lot of people's motives is not right with the Kenneka Jenkins story, okay? And that's why they get mad at me. They're like, God, this dude just comes with he just be proving everything he's saying. They don't like that. They show you videos with blurry pictures, blurry reflections. You take that in the courtroom. You take some blurry pictures and you take that in the courtroom to see if they'll reopen Kenneka's case with that garbage. Now, if I took my stuff to the CIA, the FBI, they'd be like, this is some strong stuff this boy got here. If I took it to another level of higher ups who, put it like this, it's good and evil in everything. Even though the Bible does say spiritual wickedness in high places, you have people in high places who are good. It's a war between good and evil on every level of life. All right? Good and evil is on every level of life. There's good and evil everywhere. Hollywood, your job, your neighborhood, even if you live in a nice neighborhood. I bet you got somebody that's evil in a nice neighborhood. I bet you. It's evil and good everywhere you go. In church, everywhere. It's a war. Some people choose good, some people choose evil. Now, if I was to take the case to some good people, they'd look at my case and be like, yo, this dude Zillionaire is bringing some facts and truth to her case. We need to look deeper into this. Okay? Y'all bring blurry pictures and stuff like that to some people in a position to help. They'll look at you like you crazy. Get this out of it. This would have no bearings or no grounds in this case. You would have no solid foundation with that garbage, okay? You can only debunk a lie. If somebody was to shoot and kill somebody, all right, and we found the same gunpowder on his shoes from the same gun that shot and killed the man, and we found some hair on his DNA. Okay, we found his DNA hair on the scene and some gunpowder from the same shell casings from the man that was killed. That would show you that that man was guilty. His DNA is on the scene. Gunpowder from the shell casings is on his shoe. That's a fact. You got some idiots that would say, well, I'm going to debunk that. How do you debunk the truth? It's not possible. Okay, you debunk a lie. I don't know who this troll was. These trolls come on my post and say, I'll debunk that. You can't debunk a fact. That's how dumb some people are. Dumbness, stupidity. That's how some stupidity. And please stay away from the stupidity of this case. Stay away, not just this case. Stay away from the stupidity of people. Do your own study. Do your own research. The Bible even says study to show yourself approved. Study. You got to pay attention. You have to study cases. You have to not just study the case. You have to study the environment where the case happened at. You have to study what's going on around the case as well as the case in order to uncover the truth. So all you fake debunkers out there, y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to research and get to the truth. Now, I understand you got a lot of people just doing Kenneka videos just to do them. I get it. Y'all want views. Hey, I get it. You just do it because you know Kenneka name, it registers views. I get that. Y'all just want views. It's going to continue to be some people out there that's not, that's not about the truth. And I get that. I get it. Do your thing. That's your karma. That's your karma. You're doing it. You got bad motives with the Kenneka case. That's your karma. I have the Spirit of God in me, and I have the Spirit of truth. And he leads and guides me into all truth. And I study every case. I research. A lot of people get on here and just talk and show you nothing. People will listen to somebody that has no proof than actually listen to a person who can show you facts and evidence and proof, beyond facts, beyond facts. They would get mad at a person that can show them proof and will listen to a person that's just talking and can't show you anything. That's the world we live in. That's just the world we live in. I'm your boy Zillionaire. You cannot debunk a fact or a truth. You can only debunk a lie. Look up the word debunk. Stop using all these words that you don't even understand the meaning of. It's crazy. I'm a brother from the hood, but I've educated myself in a lot of stuff in this world. I've educated myself in a lot of stuff, and I thank God for his divine wisdom and revelation and giving me insight to her case and a lot of other things. Because her case is not just about facts and the truth and all that. Her case is also spiritual because it was something sinister. It was something very evil and sinister going on. that whole night around that whole case. It was something very wicked and evil around that place that night. And it's sad that she became the sacrifice that night. But it also exposed how real organ trafficking is. You saw the story with Kendrick Johnson. You know, I'm also get back to the Kendrick Johnson story about how his parents found out his organs were gone. Okay? And then you'll have some people that say, well, I'm going to debunk the Kendrick Johnson story. It's just stupid. That's a fact that his organs were missing. That's a fact. You can't debunk that. His organs were gone. His parents had his body exhumed. Had a third autopsy to find out he was really murdered. These are facts. You can only debunk a lie. So don't come on my channel talking about you debunk and he got these other people making videos. I'm gonna debunk Zillionaire. You can't debunk the truth. You can't debunk it. Go to somebody else that's lying to y'all and saying crazy stuff, because I prove everything I've said. From the Rosemont organ trafficking, facts. To bodies in freezers, facts. That's why they put Kenneka in the freezer, facts. To Rosemont crime cover-ups, they work with criminals, facts. They cover up crimes, facts. All facts. Cook County Medical falsified autopsies. Kenneka Jenkins' autopsy was falsified. Fact. Rosemont, corrupt, wicked town full of sex trafficking, organ trafficking, and drug trafficking. Facts. The Stevens family, who run Rosemont, have had complaints filed after them for their corruption. They've had mafia ties. One of Donald Stevens have been on trial and have been on court. Facts. It's a wicked, corrupt, crooked place, man. That's just all to it. I'm your boy Zillionaire. A lot of y'all need to start reading and researching and studying to show yourself approved. Before you run your mouth and speak on things you have no clue about and get mad at someone who actually studies and researches. Get down and get your hands dirty and study and read and study what's going on with the case as well as what's going on around the case, and you will always get to the truth. And don't forget, God also give you divine revelation. Start using the word debunk the right way. Stop just throwing it around. I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think about everything I just said, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all need to stop it. I'm out of here.
Incorporated.